На музиката. Добре. Пашаланова, готови? Добър ден. За българската аудитория, която преобладава, ще говоря брифинга на английски, за да не се налага да превеждам. Може да задавате въпроси на български. Good evening. Welcome to Varna Throwdown 2026. It's our 7th edition. And before we start the technical parts, I just want to address something. Take a look at the arena. Some of the guys and girls here with us from the beginning. Thank you. We built this thing together, and you are part of the reason this competition exists. Thank you very much. You know who you are. A lot of people have come here 7 years. Some of you have traveled hours, days across the country. Some of you crossing borders. The usual group from Serbia, Moldova, a lot of athletes from Ukraine, Turkey, Romania, of course, Greece. Thank you guys. We appreciate the effort to come here. And some of you are going to step on the arena for the first time, probably feeling nervous, but it's okay. Everyone in this room have felt that, and it's absolutely normal, and you belong here. So don't worry, you're going to make it even perfect. And guys, you have 260 athletes, 12 categories, 3 days of competition, but the same standard. Get out, give everything you've got, respect the athlete next to you, respect the judge in front of you, and on Sunday afternoon, you gotta leave feeling that you gave everything you've got. The team behind this competition have made everything possible to create fair and well-organized event for you. So this weekend is for you. Thank you. Thanks. Okay, so what we're going to do right now, we're going to announce the workouts. Do you want to? Okay, probably in the 10 minutes they're going to be active in your app, so you can have a chance to look at it. We're just going to announce the RX variation of the workout. We're not going to move through the different variations, but you can check it on the app, and later you can ask questions about everything that comes to your mind. We want to be brief. We're not going to lose time explaining standards of the workouts. It's pretty common, everyone should know them. What we're going to do is explain the workout, explain the logistic and coordination if needed, answer some questions, and let's hope for 30 minutes that we're going to be ready, okay? All right, you guys ready? Let's announce the first workout. It's for time, and this workout is going to be performed as prescribed for all categories. It's 80 wall balls and 40 line facing burpees. 9 kilos for the men, 6 for the women. Okay, so for this event, we are going to perform it with 20 people on a heat, so each lane is going to have 2 athletes competing right next to each other. So we're not going to divide the lanes, but one of that is going to take the right side, the other one going to take the left side, and you have to hold your lane. Please be aware that it's not going to be very spacey, but we can do it. So the coordination runs like that. On 3, 2, 1, athletes start from the red line, run toward the target, perform 80 wall balls, okay, and then move. And starting from this line, we're going to perform 4 sets of 10 line facing burpees, advancing forward on each 10 sets. Okay? And after the 40th burpee, you just have to cross the finish line to be timed. That's it. Questions? Questions? Arms? Anyone? Само какво? Не. The question was, is it necessary to stand up on the burpee? No, you just have to jump over the line. Okay? Guys, we're gonna move to the standards on the briefings before start of each hit, very thoroughly. Okay? Let's not lose a lot of time explaining a standard for the squat, for example. Okay? Други въпроси? Questions? The question was, is it necessary to first finish the 80 wall balls before moving to burpees? Of course, that's the workout. You first have to do 80 wall balls, unbroken. Можеш ли? Или от начало? Няма такова изискване. Jump over. Step over is not allowed. Не? Може и да не ги правиш, ако искаш. Да. Някой дига ли ръка? Добре. Okay, so on Friday we're going to have 3 events. The second one, let's move on. We're going to do a snatch ladder. 7 snatches, 65 kilos, 5 snatches, heavier, and 3 snatches on 110.75 for the women. And of course, each category is going to do the same workout, less weights, of course. What we're going to do, athlete is going to have 1 bar, and you're going to advance each set forward, and it's your responsibility to add weights on the bar. It's going to be set up for you waiting on the next cell. There's going to be a tie break after the 7th snatch and after the set of the 5 snatch. So we have 2 tie breaks if needed. Questions? The question is there any requirement for the style of snatch? No, you can do whatever snatch you like, except it's beautiful to watch, okay? It's very important. Други? Пак ли човек? По 2 въпроса на човек повече не може. Максимум. Той си изгърмя патроните. We're going to advance on each next consecutive set. Други въпроси? More questions? Okay, let's move to the event number 3. Again on Friday, it's going to be 3 kilometers row for time. Men and women's going to row for 3K. So what we're going to do is going to set up 20 erg rowers, 2 rowers on each lane. And we're going to do something very interesting. We're going to do a digital competition on the big board. So you're going to be able to see each boat like a real competition live with the pacing and everything you need to as you watch a full rowing competition. We're going to use the egg rowers from our sponsors, Concept 2. They're going to provide the whole digital system. Thank you very much for that. 20 rowers, 20 athletes per time, rowing for 3 kilometers. 14 minutes, more than enough for each to finish. Questions? Okay, for this one, we have to ask you guys to be very careful because all the ergs going to be connected to each other with cables. And no athlete should move in front of the rower. We should get behind the rowers, find your machine, sit up on the machine, row, and get behind the machine when you finish. Please be aware because the setup is very difficult and it might break. More questions? Okay, let's go on Saturday morning, event number 4. This was spicy. 3 rounds for time, 400 meters row, run. 20 toes to bar, 9 overhead squats for 80 kilos for the men, 55 kilos for the women elite. Okay, before we answer some questions, this one is going to be a little bit interesting because we're going to run 400 meters up the hill towards that monument and get back. The coordination and the setup for this event is going to be like that. So we're going to open hole in this part of the arena and on the other side of the arena, and athletes should exit the arena from that hole. So if, for example, in lane number 10, you're going to run all the way down below the rig, under the rig, exit from the hole, up the stairs, up the hill, make a turn just in front of the monument, get back on the other side, and like a mirror, you gotta enter from that hole in the other angle. And the athlete from lane number 1 should enter, run all the way here, make the toes to bar, overhead squats going to be done here. And after you finish the 3rd round, you have to run and cross the finish line to get time. Questions? Ти нямаш повече там на себе. Да. In front of the monument. We have to be able to see you guys all the time. Okay? Questions? More questions? Okay. Let's move to event number 5. It's a gymnastic chipper. Almost every category is going to do some variation of that. So we're going to start with 45 regular pull-ups, chin over bar pull-ups, and then for the elite men, women, and 35 masters, they're going to do 2 lengths of 10 meters handstand walk with a full 360 pirouette in the middle of the section here before continuing. It's not necessary to be done unbroken the whole length. And then you have to get back, do another pirouette, get back on the rig, perform 30 chest to bar pull-ups, the same stuff with the handstand walk pirouettes. Last set you're going to perform 15 bar muscle-ups, another 2 lengths of handstand walking with pirouettes, and after you cross this line you have to run and finish towards the finish line. Scaled category and women 45 plus going to do wall walks instead of handstand walking. All other categories going to do something less, but everyone is going to has to perform handstand walk. More questions before the rain comes? Dmitry, my friend. A great athlete from Ukraine, Dmitry Mondresko. Semi-final athlete. Applause here. In the middle. There's going to be a mark. There's going to be a mark in the middle section where you're going to have to perform the pirouette. You cannot mistake it. You're going to mark it later. Не, няма изискване да стане наведнъж дължината, може да се пада. There's no requirement to perform the full 10 meters unbroken. You can use the sections to get some rest, or if you make some mistake, we're not going to make you go all the way back. More questions? No? Okay, Sunday morning, last event for everyone before the cut. We got a classic chipper. 40 for the men, 30 for the women. Calories or ski ergs is going to be provided for our sponsors, Concept 2. Then on the next cell we're going to do 20 clean and jerks. Look at the weight, 70 for the men, 50 for the women. And then we're going to do in this cell 100 double unders on a heavy rope from Velites and our sponsor Crossbody. They provided the ropes. The rope is going to be 4mm thick, but with heavy handles. Okay? And then on the last cell, there's another bar. You're not going to move your bar. We have 2 bars for athletes. In this cell, we're going to perform 10 squat cleans. After you finish, you run across the finish line. Almost every category except the scaled and was going to do double unders with less repetitions. Scaled is going to do singles. Questions? No? No? Okay, that's it. That's the last event before the cut. And after that, we're going to make a final event, but we're going to announce it before the final on Sunday afternoon. It's a surprise. That's it. Ами, благодаря на всички за търпението и присъствието. Предполагам се, че завали дъжд. Надявам се да... Благодаря. Още веднъж. До утре. Успех на всички.